chemical control and coordination. Select the incorrect statement from the following. Neural system provides point-to-point rapid coordination among organs. Neural coordination is fast. Neural coordination is short-lived. Nerve fibers innervate all the cells of body, so cellular function be continuously regulated. So incorrect statement here, nerve fibers innervate all the cells of the body, so cellular function can be continuously regulated. Which system jointly coordinates and regulates the physiological functions in the body? Nervous system, endocrine system, both nervous and endocrine system, excretory system, both nervous and endocrine system. Hormonal system is very important because neural coordination is fast, nerve fiber do not innervate all the cells of body, neural system provide point-to-point coordination among organs, neural coordination is short-lived. Hormonal system is very important because nerve fiber do not innervate all the cells of body. Endocrine glands are ductless, secrete hormones, power their secretions in blood. All of these. Hormones are non-nutrient chemical, intercellular messengers, produced in traces, all of these. Hormones are non-nutrient chemicals, intercellular messengers, produced in traces, and answer is all of these. Select from the following the total number of endocrine glands: pituitary, pineal, thyroid, parathyroid, adrenal, pancreas, thymus, gonads. So, among these, we need to find out the number of endocrine glands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the glands are endocrine glands. The following organs produce hormones except gastrointestinal tract, liver and kidney, heart, urinary bladder. Urinary bladder is not producing any hormones. Hypothalamus contain several groups of neurosecretory cells called dash which produce hormones. Hypothalamus contain several group of neurosecretory cells called nuclei. Aggregation of cell bodies we call nuclei. They are going to produce various hormones. Hypothalamus is a part of. Hypothalamus is a part of. Hypothalamus is a part of forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. None of these. Hypothalamus is a part of forebrain. Hypothalamus is roof of diencephalon, basal part of diencephalon, lateral wall of diencephalon. All of these. Hypothalamus is basal part of diencephalon. Hypothalamus directly regulates the dash endocrine gland. Hypothalamus directly regulates which endocrine gland? Hypothalamus directly regulates pituitary gland. Releasing hormone and inhibiting hormones are produced by releasing hormones and inhibiting hormones are produced by hypothalamus. Pars distalis produces how many tropic hormones? Pars distalis of anterior pituitary is going to produce how many tropic hormones? 6 tropic hormones it is going to produce. The following hormones are released by hypothalamus except GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone, somatostatin, TSHRH, prolactin, PRL, prolactin. So here answer is prolactin, which is from actually anterior pituitary. Select the incorrect statement from the following. A. Invertebrate possess very simple endocrine system. B. Anterior pituitary is under control of hypothalamus by portal system. C. Posterior pituitary is under direct neural regulation of hypothalamus. D. Hypothalamus secrete tropic hormones. So among these incorrect statement we have to find out that hypothalamus secrete tropic hormones. Which of the following is incorrect about pituitary? It is located in the bony cavity called sella turcica. It is correct. Attached to hypothalamus by a stalk or infundibulum. Correct. We need to find out the incorrect. Divided anatomically into adenohypophysis and neurohypophysis. Secrete releasing and inhibiting hormone. Releasing and inhibiting hormone secretion is a work of function of hypothalamus. So, this is the wrong statement. Need to find out the labeling here. A is hypothalamus. B, these two are the neuronal cell bodies. So, we have to find out from the option. A is given hypothalamus, okay. B is given hypothalamic neuron, okay. C is given portal circulation, okay, the blood capillary is present there. And D, posterior pituitary, yes, this is posterior pituitary. E, E is the anterior pituitary. So, our answer matches with first option. Adenohypophysis consists of pars distalis, pars intermedia, pars nervosa, both A and B. Pars distalis and pars intermedia belongs to adenohypophysis, whereas pars nervosa belongs to neurohypophysis. Neurohypophysis consists of pars distalis, pars intermedia, pars nervosa, all of these. Neurohypophysis include pars nervosa, which is commonly called anterior pituitary, pars distalis, pars intermedia, pars nervosa, all of these. So here commonly called anterior pituitary, pars distalis. Pars intermedia is very smaller, almost merged with that pars distalis. So major part of the anterior pituitary is pars distalis itself, which is commonly called posterior pituitary. Pars distalis, pars intermedia, pars nervosa, all of these. Pars intermedia, pars distalis, both are belongs to anterior pituitary, whereas pars nervosa belongs to posterior pituitary. Neurohypophysis we can call. Which of the following hormones are secreted by pars distalis? Find out the total number. GH, growth hormone, PRL, prolactin, MSH, melanophore stimulating hormone. Melanophore stimulating hormone is from pars intermedia. FSH, follicle stimulating hormone. LH, luteinizing hormone. TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone. ADH, antidiuretic hormone, which is actually produced from hypothalamus. So, our answer is 6. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Among these, MSH from pars intermedia, ADH from pars nervosa, which is going to be stored there in the neurohypophysis, but actually produced from hypothalamus. Will come in the coming questions. Pars intermedia secrete. FSH is from pars distalis. MSH is from pars intermedia. Melatonin from pineal gland. Prolactin from pars distalis or anterior pituitary, we can say. Posterior pituitary stores and release two hormones: oxytocin, vasopressin, growth hormone, both A and B. Both A and B. Growth hormone is actually from anterior pituitary. Where is oxytocin and ADH synthesized? Oxytocin and ADH are synthesized in anterior pituitary. Synthesized, stored is posterior pituitary, whereas synthesized in hypothalamus. So, our answer is hypothalamus. Which of the following hormone regulate the growth of the mammary glands and formation of milk? Hormone which regulate the growth of the mammary gland and formation of milk, that is prolactin. Which of the hormones stimulates the synthesis and secretion of thyroid hormone? Growth hormone, which is for the growth. TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, for stimulation of the thyroid gland for the secretion of thyroxine. Then, so our answer is TSH itself. Which of the following hormones stimulate the synthesis and secretion of steroid hormones called glucocorticoid from the adrenal cortex. Which of the following hormones stimulate the synthesis and secretion of steroid hormones called glucocorticoid from the adrenal cortex? ACTH, adrenocorticotropic hormone. Dash stimulate the synthesis and secretion of hormone called androgens from testes. FSH, ACTH, LH, which is also called ICSH, GH, growth hormone. So LH, luteinizing hormone, which is also called interstitial cell stimulating hormone, going to stimulate the interstitial cells of the testis, and this is responsible for the synthesis and secretion of hormone called androgens from the testis. Dash induces ovulation of fully mature follicle, Graafian follicle, and maintain the corpus luteum formed from the remnants of the Graafian follicle after ovulation. Who induces the ovulation of fully mature follicle here? Luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone induces the ovulation of fully mature follicle and responsible for the formation of corpus luteum and for the production of progesterone. Dash stimulate the growth and development of ovarian follicles in female. FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, stimulate the growth and development of ovarian follicles in female. Which of the following hormones of anterior pituitary together called gonadotropins? Gonadotropins, FSH and LH, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, both are called as gonadotropins. Oversecretion of growth hormone in child leads to hypersecretion of the growth hormone, dwarfism, cretinism, gigantism, tetany. Here it is gigantism. Hypersecretion of growth hormone leads to gigantism. Low secretion of growth hormone in child leads to pituitary dwarfism, gigantism, cretinism, tetany. Low secretion of growth hormone leads to pituitary dwarfism. Dash acts on the smooth muscles of our body and stimulate their contraction. Oxytocin acts on the smooth muscles of our body and stimulate their contraction. In female, dash stimulates a vigorous contraction of uterus at the time of childbirth. LH, FSH, oxytocin, relaxin. In female, oxytocin stimulates a vigorous contraction of uterus at the time of childbirth. So, from which part of the nephron ADH stimulates the reabsorption of water and electrolyte? PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, Henle's loop, HL, distal tubule, Bowman's capsule. From which part of the nephron ADH stimulates reabsorption of water and electrolyte? That is DCT, distal convoluted tubule. So, which of the following hormone is known as antidiuretic hormone? Oxytocin, prolactin, luteinizing hormone, vasopressin. Here, antidiuretic hormone is nothing but vasopressin. Diuresis reduced by antidiuretic hormone. Oxytocin, prolactin, luteinizing hormone, vasopressin. Antidiuretic hormone is also called vasopressin. Dash acts on melanocyte, melanin containing cells, and regulate the pigmentation of the skin. FSH acts on melanocyte and regulate the pigmentation. Here we have small mistake we did. So here it is MSH, melanophore stimulating hormone, acts on melanocytes. Here it is. Let me write here MSH, melanophore stimulating hormone, acts on the melanocyte and regulate the pigmentation of the skin. Regulates the pigmentation of skin. Okay. Pineal gland is located on. Pineal gland is located on dorsal side of the midbrain, dorsal side of the hindbrain, dorsal side of the forebrain, vertical side of the forebrain. Pineal gland is located on dorsal side of the forebrain. Pineal gland is located on dorsal side of the forebrain. Okay, so then we continue with the practice questions, 10,000 question series, chemical control and coordination. Along with that, all the biology chapters are coming in the near future till NEET examination. We are going to complete this series. So stay on the channel and please subscribe the channel to get continuous practice of questions from the various books, in the various collections we are showing here for the practice of questions. Every day, a biology student should practice at least 100 questions. And I request students, before you answer these, the search in my channel in playlist NCRT based single sentence questions. NCRT based single sentence questions, which covers the whole chapter. There you don't find options. Directly a question will come. Before answer come, you have to answer. After that, you come here and practice the multiple choice questions. Okay. Then thank you. We continue with the practice of questions.